All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the news podcast of the Howards.
Yes.
In today's breaking news, we have sun and no snow.
Well, there's snow on the ground, but there is finally.
It's not coming down.
No.
We have sun and warmth.
Correct.
And for the highways, hell.
There you go. So, how was your week?
Well, let me tell you about my week.
Yes. Why don't you?
If I remember correctly, last episode I went on a bit of a rant about flatbeds, if I remember correctly.
Something like that. Yeah.
This week, I gotta ask, ladies and gentlemen, if you book at a pickup, why do people not give me all the information? And what I mean by that is I can book in a pickup, and right after they book it in, they go, oh, by the way, did you need to know we had dangerous goods?
Oh, dangerous goods, eh?
Or my personal favorite, after I book it, they go, oh, by the way, we need this on a straight truck. You should have told me this before I booked it in. Oh, did you need to know that? Fucking idiots.
Wow. Toronto.
But that's everywhere. That was an everywhere thing. That's a retardism. That's a fucktard if I...
Countrywide, eh?
Countrywide, yes.
Not just Alberta or Calgary or Toronto.
No, not the big cities. No, that's everywhere. That's Sudbury, little small places, mom and pop places. They don't have a brain.
Well, maybe they don't know what they need to give, you know? Like, a lot of companies just do straight trucks and send that stuff out.
Everyone needs to know if it's dangerous goods.
Oh, yes, the dangerous goods, yes.
And on top,
unless they don't do it that often, then they may not always be up to
Then they should be reading it. If they're booking it, it's their job.
Oh, yes.
And on top of that, people, if we come to pick something and you don't have the proper documentation for that dangerous good, we have the right to deny it. And if you get mad because you go, oh, well, he asked for flag cards, I don't have any. Guess what? Go get some. It's your job.
Yes, that is true.
It's your job to tell us and give us the paper. If you don't have that paperwork, the driver can legally say, I'm not touching that dangerous good because you don't have documentation. Because believe it or not, if something happens and it's a big thing, we get charged thousands. Hundreds of thousands,
if not millions.
If not millions, if it goes into if it gets into water.
Oh yeah.
Or leaches into the ground.
Yeah.
It's millions.
It can.
If you don't tell us this, our driver can say, no, I'm not touching that because I don't know what it could do. If he already has dangerous goods in there and this dangerous good can't be around it because it may combust, which some do.
Yes.
And you don't give us the proper documentation, guess what? We're not going to take that.
Yes, up here in Canada, we are very stringent on that. And
U.S. partners are just the same.
All right.
Just like some U.S. carriers have stricter rules than us.
Yes.
Like, believe it or not, I believe it's Old Dominion. They will not pick up glass windows.
Glass windows?
They will not pick them up.
At all?
They will not touch them.
Really?
Really. And if you... It's
not a DG.
Nope. They won't pick up glass windows. They won't pick up, what is it called?
I don't know.
The glass windows with like different colors.
Stained glass?
Stained glass. Definitely they won't pick that up. They won't transfer firearms. Or anything involving firearms. Or any...
Yes, because they would have to get probably a special license for that.
Well, they will accept it from us.
Oh, yeah?
But they won't pick it up themselves and give it to us.
Really?
Yes.
Wonder what's the difference.
I have no fucking idea.
Because they still gotta transport it through the U.S.
Yeah.
Like any other.
They will accept it from us, but they will not pick it up and give it to us.
Odd.
Yes. It is a very, very strange...
Even up here in Canada, we
We will pick up fire
Oh yeah, we will. But
Windows
I don't think we need a actual license for that.
for firearms.
Yeah.
I don't believe we do. We just need the dangerous goods on it.
Yes, we do.
Because
need
we do shipments for the military.
Yes, we do.
So like if we ship, like we have to have documentation from them. You know, are we picking up a M4 Grant or rocket
bullets
launcher or bullets? Like we need to have.
Unfortunately, we don't pick up the tanks or anything. But
No. I kind of wish we could.
Yeah.
Because I'd personally like to get a picture of it and have it like for my back screen on my computer, but we don't.
No.
We don't do that. The military does that
On their own, with their own equipment.
Yes, we don't do that.
Kind of a bummer.
It is. So that's one issue I've had this week. Is a lot of people.
Oh, one issue.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got multiple.
Oh yeah, that was one issue.
Okay.
Another issue is, what's the other issue? Another issue is people shipping things to a city.
Okay.
And when they say the city, but they bastardize it.
Ah.
And then they go, well, do you know where that is? I don't even know what the fuck you're trying to tell me.
Ah. Very popular with the Quebec names.
Even Ontario.
Yes, some
people can't say Sault Ste. Marie.
Nope.
You know what they call it? Guess.
It's you've told me a few times and I can't remember.
Salt
Saint
Marie. It's not salt. Salt is not spelt that way.
Yes, I don't know how they get salt.
Yeah. They can't.
There are those letters in there, but
I have people that can't say Mississauga.
Oh yeah.
They say Mrs. Sausage.
Sausage.
Mrs. Sausage. It's not a sausage.
I'll show you my sausage.
Or Mrs. Sagwa. I get.
Ah, okay.
Sagwa. Where the fuck's the W in the wa?
I guess they kind of make the U sound like those W's.
I guess it's a W.
W.
The fucking W's.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's another one. That was a big one. And if you don't know the city, don't try to sound it out to me. Spell it.
Yes.
I'm not sure how to say this, so I'm just going to spell it to you.
Which is probably
Don't say and then go, well, do you know where that is?
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Say to me. Now, granted, when you say a city, I'm going to, and it sounds stupid, I'm going to say it's probably a Quebec city. Spell it for me, because you can't fucking speak French.
Yes.
Especially if I get a Paki who's trying to speak English and also French.
Ah, yes.
And he's trying to translate the French
to English,
and he can't speak English. Yeah. How the hell are you expecting me to know what the hell you're saying?
Exactly. I hear you, poop dog.
Yeah. Those things are fucking infuriating.
I would imagine so.
To no end. Because it's not like once or twice a day I get this. It's multiple times.
Oh, no doubt. But lucky it's not that many towns in Ontario that you can really butcher.
No, it's Mississauga.
Sault Ste. Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie. Etobicoke. I've had some people struggle with Etobicoke.
Oh, yes. I never knew that was how you said it for many years.
Yeah, that's one.
Trying to think what else.
What else? That's generally the three that I get the most of. Quebec's a big one.
Well, because every name's pretty well French and...
Or another thing, and I get this a lot.
Uh-huh.
And this is actually going back from the beginning. You say a city,
mm-hmm.
and then you go. Then if I ask, well, because some cities, you know, especially when I saw it, I don't know where my geography was pretty bad.
Mm.
And they say a province, I go, well, there is no city in that province. And they're like, well, that's what we have. Well, okay. And I Google map it, and it's in a different province, and I tell them this, and they get mad at me.
Mm.
Because that's not what they have. Well, you're wrong. Hell,
Or are you wrong and they're just telling you different information?
and then I have them spell the city for it, and I go,
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's only one city like that.
Oh.
It's in this province. Oh, no, that's not what they're telling me. Well, then either they're giving you the wrong information,
Or-
you've spelt the city wrong,
Or you're giving me the wrong
or
one.
you're giving me the wrong information. Either way, Google and my computer system are saying the same thing, that it's in a different province than what you're telling me.
So either
So who's wrong?
Google
Google, my computer system,
or you.
or you? I'm going to go with you.
Well, we know the computer can't be wrong
Yeah.
because that's based off of Google.
Yes.
So unless Google is wrong,
Unless Google's wrong.
which we all know Google can't be wrong.
No.
Dr. Google.
Exactly. Or, because another one that I get, and this one is a big one, and I don't know why people struggle with this. And I'm not saying all people.
Uh-huh.
It's people who are not from around here.
Uh-huh.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Oh.
Pretty much all of them, and I get them mad at me because
They say Saskatchewan.
You're shipping this to Saskatchewan. Okay, where in Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan. There is no Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan.
Yes.
There has never been a Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan.
There's a Saskatoon.
And then when I make them spell it, and they're mad at this point, and I go, yeah, that's not Saskatchewan. That's Saskatoon. Look at the province name. Look at the city. Do they match?
One of these things just
They
don't belong here.
And guess what? You're an idiot. I'm right. Don't get mad at me, because if you do, I'm probably going to get mad at you and literally call you. You're wrong. Face facts. Learn the province's enunciations.
So you're right, they're wrong, move on. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, so everybody should just come to the realization that Jordan's right.
In some cases, yes.
Interesting.
Now, I'm not saying I'm right about everything, because I will admit, I have been wrong. I can be wrong.
Uh-huh. Good.
But there are certain things, especially when it comes to certain things, don't argue with me.
Just heal?
You're wrong. You know you're wrong. You don't want to admit you're wrong. So you're being a child. And I don't have time for that when I'm working.
Yes, because you gotta
My
get through
job-
as many phone calls.
I have to do as many pickups as I can do, because the more pickups I do, the more money I make. Now, if you want to sit there for 10 minutes and essentially bitch, I don't have time for you.
Click.
Exactly. Now, have I gotten myself in trouble for this? Hell yes. But at the end of the day,
He's usually right.
I'm right.
Yeah?
There have been some times I've been wrong, but most of the time I'm right.
Yes.
And my bosses, they don't like it when I get a little upset. But even they say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Just next time, try to be nicer about it. I will try, but at the end of the day, they just need to grow up.
Uh-huh.
Or go to school and learn the
Geography?
geography, or learn the language of the country
Or
that
open a map.
that has taken you in and has given you a place to live that is safe. Learn to speak the proper language of that country and the enunciation of the places you're shipping to, especially if you're in the shipping industry.
Would be helpful, but I don't see that happening.
No. And another
But at
thing,
least crack a map open.
yeah, that would be nice. And another thing that I get. Now, this is not really a big deal, but I find whenever, again, people outside the country call in, and this isn't really a big deal. I find it kind of funny. Whenever they book a pickup with us,
Uh-huh.
and they go, oh, what's the dimensions? Now, our dimensions of the skid, we need 3 dimensions. That's 4 feet by 4 feet by, say, 4 feet. That's a standard size
You
dimension.
need width, depth, and height.
Yes. So most people do that. Now, whenever they do it, they go, oh, it's 48 times 48 times 48. Every fucking time.
Really?
And you know why? Because on the paperwork, it has the cross, which is the symbol
for multiplication.
For the multiplication. So they always...
some people, or most people use it for 48 by 48 by 48.
But they think it's times, so they always go 48 times 48 times 48. Now, the first time I heard this, I was literally sitting there and I was
trying to do the math.
And I'm doing the math and I'm like,
okay.
Well, that can't be right. That's way too fucking big.
And what is that? The width?
And I'm like, don't tell me, like, I'm like,
is this height?
I'm like, what is this? And they were like, oh no, well, it's timed. So I'm timed using the timetable, and then some other guy got on the phone and was like, no, it's not timed. It's just 48 by 48. And I'm like, oh, it's not timed. I don't need to get my calculator out and do some multiplications here. Oh my God.
Like 150.
Something. And I'm like, okay, whew.
Yeah.
But no, that's not really, I just find that funny because when I first heard it and like I was doing the math and I literally started thinking about it, that's not something I can really like argue about because
that's what
it looks like it. So most people would go, oh yeah, it's the timetables.
Yeah.
So that's not really something I can complain about. That's just something that I didn't realize that until someone actually did it and I went, you know what, that's actually a good point. That actually is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So, as much as they do things that irritate you, they also sometimes will say things and make you go, "Oh, I never thought of that."
Yeah, because we're used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it. We've been doing it all of our lives.
Yes.
So, but that is just some of the things. Now, this is not a big, huge rant. Something may pop into my head later on, and I may have to stop and go, okay, I gotta rant about this. But,
all right.
Ryan, anything happening with you?
Well, I don't know if I told anybody in the last video, but I did go through March break.
Yeah, and this week
we had a big storm there at the beginning.
Yes.
And where I live in Sudbury, even the first week back after March break, I didn't work the first 4 days.
No.
Because the roads still weren't wide enough for a big, huge 72-person bus to go down and make turns and allow people to possibly drive by and possibly have pedestrians walk by because most of the sidewalks still weren't done.
Yeah.
So I went back on the Saturday before the last Saturday of March break. Mm-hmm. So I got the Saturday off, I got the Sunday off, and then they canceled everybody for Monday.
Yes.
And then Tuesday they brought back, I think they did like 6 buses.
Something like that.
And then the next day they brought back 130 runs. 137. And then Wednesday they brought back another 300 and something runs.
Yeah.
And then the Thursday they brought pretty well everybody back. Thursday they did another bunch. And then Friday they pretty well brought everybody back, including myself. So I did work the Friday.
Yes.
And then...
Yes, you did. That was good. He finally did get back to work now.
And then this coming Monday, which will be the
last Monday of March. Yeah,
essentially. So it'll be the Monday that just went by. Once you see this video,
the 30th, I think.
Everybody is supposed to be on the road.
Yes.
Runs back to pretty well normal. Now some stops may be changed. Yeah. Just because some roads and
sidewalks
may not be done. So
we'll see.
But yeah, I did get an extra. So I got the week off plus an additional 4 days. Now the good thing is that those 4 days I did get paid for.
Yeah, they were snow days. Now, I just want to say one thing. Something is part of my head. I want to reiterate this because I don't know if I brought this up ever. But if you have booked in a pickup, please, for the love of God, if you're calling in because you're looking to see where the driver is, do not wait until you close in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Or 10 minutes. I probably have brought this up because this is a very big problem that we have. Customers call in, they book a pickup in, and then they wait until like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before they close, when literally we can do nothing because like we're pretty much closing up our doors now. If he showed up right now with the last 10 minutes, we're not going to load him because we're going to be in our cars pretty much waiting to leave.
Yes.
And I'm like, then why are you waiting until now to call? Why didn't you give us more time?
Like an hour ago.
An hour ago. And when you tell them that, they go, "Oh well, we weren't sure." You were sure. You're just too fucking lazy and stupid.
Yeah, and
you're hoping that I just need someone to fucking bitch at and rant at, and you're gonna be the guy.
Apparently.
So if you do call in a pickup, if you want to stay if you close at 4:30, don't call at like 4:25 and go, "Where's your driver?" Don't do that, because if you do, chances are, we're not going to be there. Or chances are, I'm going to tell you, well, you might as well go home because there's really nothing we can do because you're an idiot and you didn't give us any time.
So we're just going to call them idiots now?
I'm telling you, I have bought a lottery ticket. And if I win at this lottery ticket, my last 2 weeks of work, and if you're calling in and you do something like that, I'm going to literally say, "Oh, you gave us 5 minutes? Well, then you might as well fucking go home, you fucking fucktard. You have no fucking brain. You waited till the end of the day. If I could, I'd like to give you the finger in front of you. And please, fuck off and go away."
Wow.
And if you call in and go, "Oh, by the way, I know I booked this in like 3 hours ago, but the driver showed up, but he didn't show up with a straight truck. He came with a van." Okay. Well, we wanted a straight truck. Did you tell someone that? Well, no. Guess what? Fucktard. We get those. And those phone calls, I'd like to rip my hand through the fucking telephone wire, grab the fucker by the scruff of his neck, throw him around like a rag doll, leave him in the parking lot in a pool of his own piss, and go, "Now, next time you book in a pickup, what are you going to do?" That's right, you're going to request a straight truck at that time. Not wait until the driver shows up and you go, "Oh, why?
I
thought I could use my telepathic powers." Don't you have your magic fucking crystal ball? No, fucktard. No.
Oh, that'd be an interesting last 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm pretty much scared. I don't know if they would let me stay for the last 2 weeks because they'd probably fire me before that because I'd piss off literally everyone.
No doubt.
When someone calls and goes, "Can you look at this pickup?" "Why?" "Well, you didn't fill this in." "Did I need to fill this in?" "Well, no, but we would have liked it." "Too fucking bad. Go away." I get that from other departments in my company.
No doubt.
Shut up. Go away. You want it? Call. You don't want to call? Guess what? You're not getting it. Put it on the computer system. Put it in there. That way we know.
To get that information.
We are not mind readers. We don't have a fucking magic fucking crystal ball, you fucking fucktards.
So everybody's a fucktard today.
Yes.
Interesting.
In my department, most of the people I deal with are fucktards. They don't have a brain. They are retards. They need to learn to speak English. They need to learn, don't call 5 minutes before you close to ask where the fucking driver is. Because guess what? We are not going to get him there in time.
Well, you never know. They might
be around the fucking corner.
That's what I was just about to say. He could be.
They're fucktards. Now, I think that's a good enough rant for right now. I may come up with more at the end of the video or for next video, but let's move on to the episode of.
This week.
Yes. What's the name of the episode? Because
we did like 20 minutes of you ranting.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh.
So.
They're idiots.
It's gonna be an interesting start to this week's video. See how well it does. So anyway.
What's the name of the episode?
This week.
Oh, before I forget.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Name of episode.
It is called The Enemy Within.
Yes. Now this is a very good episode because it literally it's literally the good and the negative.
Or the good and the bad.
Exactly, because
the ugly.
Because this, not even the ugly, because this episode shows you, and it's true for everyone. We all have that inner monster in us.
Yes.
That the good part of us
keeps in check.
Has to keep in check. Now,
except for the ones that commit crimes.
Exactly. The good doesn't keep the bad in check. Now this episode shows you that the captain.
It's the same?
Is the same like anybody else.
And he needs both the command.
Exactly. And just like you and me, we both have our good and our bad sides.
No doubt.
And fortunately, our good side keeps our bad side in check.
Except for me. I only have a good side.
Fuck Todd.
Wow. Interesting. So anyway, we'll go through the synopsis.
God. What's with you in the fucking synopsis?
What? No, synopsis.
Whatever!
Well, we need to tell them what the episode's going to be about.
It's about good and bad.
Well, a little bit more in depth than just good and
bad.
bad.
No. It's about good and bad.
Well, essentially, yes, but we need to break it down that transporter malfunction splits Captain Kirk in two. The good and the bad.
Now, not physically in two, like not half his body's walking around, the other half's going another place.
No, they're two full people.
Yeah, essentially a split personality.
Exactly, and they're both walking around. So that's the synopsis, essentially.
Okay.
And it's not fancy wording.
Yes, it fucking is.
That's what they call it.
Who calls it?
Everybody.
I have never heard anybody call it that. And I've watched podcasts.
I've never once heard that word in my life. Until
yes! And I've watched podcasts. And guess what? There is no... Say the word because I can't.
Synopsis?
Exactly!
I have.
And what... May tell when? What podcast are you watching? And how often do they say it?
Every episode.
What's the podcast about?
It is a Star Trek podcast. It's called The Delta Flyers.
Uh-huh. Now, I have not seen this podcast.
Well, it's a hearing podcast. Unlike
so it sounds like this fancy word is more of a Star Trek thing.
No,
yes.
If you look at different online things, they sometimes say plot, sometimes they say synopsis.
No, I hear plot.
Or
never,
synopsis.
Ever synopsis. Don't ask me to say it. I cannot say it properly. Don't even ask.
Tell us in the comments, have you heard of synopsis?
Yes.
And have you seen it anywhere else besides, obviously, here?
Fancy pants here.
And let us know in the comments if you do.
Yes.
I'd like to hear it so I can tell Jordan that he is, and apparently his roommate is apparently not connected in the world of
fanciness.
Not fanciness, but proper wording etiquette.
Well, la-di-da.
So anyway, we'll get into The Enemy Within.
I kind of like this episode To be perfectly honest.
You did you?
Well, this was one of the first episodes where you saw a dog. And I'm a dog lover.
Yeah, you do get to see a dog. Unfortunately, it dies. And actually, what I've come to realize is that so far we've never seen the ship fire phasers or torpedoes.
You know what? Now that you mention it, yeah, not in any of the episodes we have watched and recorded, nor I don't.
We've seen them shoot phasers by hand phasers.
Yeah.
But we've never seen the Enterprise itself shoot torpedoes or phasers yet.
No, that's actually a good point. No, we haven't.
So
That's
I'm kind of anticipating when we get to start doing that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So
But
anyway,
anywho, we're going to start on this
with
episode.
the enemy within.
Yeah.
So we start with a ship flyby. Jordan's favorite scene
Fucking shocker, another fucking flyby.
on a planet. We don't have a name of the planet.
No, it's just
Just a random planet.
yeah.
It doesn't even have a name, I don't think.
No.
And I don't think they ever tell us. But we may learn later. So Sulu has a dog, and I wrote, where did the dog come from?
Yeah. You never do find out where the dog comes, and I don't think it's Sulu's.
I would imagine not. Because pretty well the next line says, Kirk says the planet gets to minus 100 degrees Celsius.
No.
Sorry, he doesn't even say Celsius. He says minus 120 degrees. He doesn't say Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvins.
Now I'm assuming 120 is how cold it gets.
Yes.
Because as we will
and
be
at 100 minus 120, shouldn't this dog be dead?
Oh yeah. We'll actually see. And the reason why we say it's probably minus is because sometime down here we will be saying how cold Sulu gets.
Yes.
So.
So
anyway, they are at the
this, I guess, makeshift tent type base thing.
Yeah, it's a kind of a temporary camping site.
And they're going to get ready to beam up because it's going to start getting cold. Until they hear this crewman screaming and rocks have fallen on this crewman.
No. They didn't fall him. He fell down the rocks.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he was up at the top and he fell down.
I thought they fell on him.
No, he fell off the rocks and some of the rocks came down with him.
Okay. And then his name is called Tech. I call him Tech Fisher.
Yeah. They eventually call him Tech Fisher, but they eventually just call him Fisher.
Yeah. He beams up.
Yeah. They have some issues with the transport.
Yeah. In the transport room, Scotty has problems beaming up.
Yep.
So Scotty scans Fisher. Once he does get him on, Scotty comes over with to Fisher here with this yellow dust, and he says that scans him. This yellow dust on him is metallic.
Yep. And it may have caused a little glitch with the
transporter.
Yes.
So I wrote, shouldn't we be scanning before beam up, so we don't contaminate the Enterprise crew?
Well, you would think, but
apparently they don't.
They gotta add
just willy nilly.
They gotta add like suspense.
Apparently. So they let the tech go. And Scotty says, decontaminate uniform. So not only did we just beam something we don't know anything about onto the ship, now we're having this crewman just wander around the ship with this unknown metallic dust. And who knows what he could be doing. He could be contaminating.
It's dust.
It could be radioactive for all we know.
You just scan it. It's not radioactive.
We don't know what the beat scanner thing does. For all we know, it could be... Ow! What's that for?
You're being an idiot.
Fine, we'll move on.
Now, right after that,
so Kirk says he's ready for a beam up.
Yep.
Scotty says that the transporter is working fine, but has transporter chief go get a tool. And I said, shouldn't shouldn't we be not transporting with this room?
Well, you would think so, but let's face it, it's Scotty. He can fix it.
Apparently. So Kirk beams up, and I noticed there's no insignia on it on the uniform of Kirk. It's just a yellow
That vest?
shirt.
That vest that he's wearing?
Well,
Yeah.
it's just a yellow shirt, but it doesn't have the delta on it.
It's down here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's only on the green one. This is his gold one. So Kirk is a little dizzy, so he stumbles a little bit.
Yeah, kind of dizzy, woozy.
Yeah, kind of like he's maybe drank a little too much or
Yeah.
whatever. So Kirk and Scotty leave.
Yeah.
Kirk does tell him like he shouldn't be leaving the room. Scotty says, "Don't worry about it." And then all of a sudden the transporter starts up again, and a second Kirk arrives.
Yes.
And I said, "How does transporter work with no one working it?"
Now, I'm assuming it has something to do with the malfunction.
That it gave it AI.
I don't know. Suspense Man!
Apparently.
And
So second Kirk is now facing away from camera.
yeah.
And I said, why not facing the same way as first Kirk?
Oh, you gotta add suspense. Like, what's this cook? Like,
It's almost like it's a different entity that you just beamed up off the planet.
well, he's probably in the pattern buffer.
It's just very weird that they should be both facing the same way. So after that, we do the intro.
Yes. The intro begins.
And then we do another ship flyby.
Shocker.
Yes. So we get a captain's log, start 1672.1.
Yep.
Specimen gathering on... we did get the planet name. Gathering on Alpha 177. Unknown to anyone, an alter ego of Kirk due to transport malfunction.
Because away at that, and then it goes over to Cook, and he turns around, the Cook in the transporter room, and you can immediately tell he's
more evil.
Well, not just evil, but you can tell he's not the Cook we know.
Yeah.
He's definitely, his eyes are a little, I don't know, craze-like.
Yes.
I would say.
So, second Kirk gets down off the transporter pad, touches the transporter console. He kind of caresses it, like he's ready to hump the damn thing.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. Transporter chief enters, asks second Kirk, and second Kirk kind of ignores him.
Yeah, kind of slinks away.
And hides his face.
Yeah.
And I said, shouldn't we be kind of suspicious? And no tool Scotty sent him for.
Well, we don't know how big the tool was. It could have been small. Maybe it's in his pocket.
I guess.
Now, granted, at that time, most of the stuff they did use as tools were pretty
big. So now first Kirk now has an insignia on his uniform because he was just at sickbay.
Yep.
So I guess he must have changed the shirt or they sewed it on.
No. The first Cook, the nice one, never went to sickbay. He went to the quarters where the lady was, and she gave him those crew
All
thing.
right.
And he went to lay down.
So first Kirk goes to his quarters then. Rand is in his quarters with Manifest. And so Kirk goes and lays down. And I'm thinking, why is Rand in his quarters without him being there? Without at least asking to be in there. Like if she was hoping to feel like a woman again in there?
I'm assuming she had his permission.
We'll have to assume that.
Yes.
So sickbay, Bones is fixing Fisher.
Yep.
Second Kirk walks in looking for Siri and Brandy.
Yeah.
So, but Kirk keeps looking away.
Yes.
Second Kirk gets angry when Bones asks him a few questions, saying, how are ya? What's going on?
Hey, Cook, Jim.
So he gets angry.
And kind of snaps him, like, just give me the brandy.
And he goes, just give me the goddamn brandy.
Exactly.
Hey? So he eventually just opens up the plastic door slider thing.
And hands him the brandy.
In a shelf. And Kirk takes the brandy and walks out.
Yeah, and Bones is kind of startled by it because Cook. This is not like Cook. Cook doesn't act like that. In fact, when you see Cook drink, he's very rarely, and he's a sipper. He doesn't take a bottle. He just takes like a small glass and just kind of.
So, after that, we go into the halls.
The evil Cook is walking down the hall and literally drinking out of this bottle straight.
So I wrote Kirk drinks brandy, and I said never saw him drink alcohol before. He's always drank coffee or whatever's in those little cups.
Yeah, I think he may have.
Unless they're always drunk and they're full of alcohol.
He may drink. I think on the one episode, I think he did, but again, it's very rarely. He's not a big drinker.
Yeah. So Kirk sees Rand's quarters and goes in. We're in Kirk's quarters now. So Spock.
We're at nice Kirk now.
Yes. So Spock walks in and wants to see if first Kirk is all right. Because Kirk is suspicious. Why? Bones called Spock, wanted him to see him, and I said, finally, some brains.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, people so far on the show seems like when something weird happens, they kind of just forget.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
And at this time, they don't know that there's two Cooks. They just think it's one. So Spock is going to Cook thinking, okay, something's wrong because what you did with Bones. Yeah. And the nice Cook is like, I haven't been there yet. I'm not drinking.
Yeah, because Bones reported Kirk was acting like a wild man, wanting brandy. Kirk laughs it off.
Yeah, because as far as Cook's concerned, the nice Cook, there's only one Cook.
And he didn't ask for brandy.
And he hasn't seen Bones. He hasn't gone to get brandy. And Spock is like, well... So he literally Cook says, I think Bones is playing a joke on you.
Yeah.
And Spock is like, okay.
Could be.
And he's like, okay, I'll tell Bones that got under your skin and all that. And Spock's like, thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, get back at him for me.
So we go to transporter room. Kirk and Spock walk in, and I say, why? No one called.
Yeah, no one called.
Scotty reports that the dog they beamed up a few seconds later, a second evil dog arrived.
And you literally see the two different dogs. The one dog is very docile, it's very kind.
Yeah.
And then the other dog they have locked in a cage is aggressive. It's growling, it's snarling, it's...
Yep.
Almost like a wild dog.
Yeah, so Scotty reports that both dogs are the same, but one is good, one is mean.
Yes.
So
now,
they aren't two different dogs, they're the actual same dog.
Yes. Now, at this point, you would think they would think that this happened to Cook. Like, even...
You would have thought
even
so.
While you're watching that scene, it almost like it registers in Cook, like, maybe there is a good and bad, but no one says anything, and they don't put two and two together.
Nope. Kirk looks around worried.
Almost like, maybe that's what happened with me, but they still don't put two and two together.
Nope, as they can't beam up Sulu or anyone else.
No, they can't beam up the rest of them.
Because they'll be split in two, too. But yet, they haven't put thought into, well, if it happened to the dog, maybe it happened to Kirk.
Yeah. No.
Apparently, some people have brains, some people don't, or it turns off and on.
Now, and then we jump to Rand.
Rand's quarters.
She
arrives. Second Kirk is still there.
The evil, yeah. Okay. We're gonna for the remainder of this, we're gonna go. Second Kirk is evil. First Kirk is nice.
Yes.
So second Kirk is still in the quarters where Rand is.
Yeah.
Now he's over in a corner, so she couldn't see him when she first came in.
But she does get startled.
Mm-hmm.
She says, Captain, like, what do you need?
What do you need?
What are you doing here? Kirk wants to be called Jim here.
Yes.
Kirk starts to flirt, calling Rand too beautiful to ignore.
Exactly.
Very flirtatious.
Now,
typical of Kirk. In my eyes. Anyway.
It is, but strangely, yet we have not seen Kirk.
Not really. Usually, he's always been considered the ladies' man,
but so far hasn't been doing that. And Rand here is kind of solid because this is not Kirk's behavior with her.
No,
he's very captain. He's very thank you, ensign. Thank you,
Yeoman. So Kirk grabs and forces himself onto her and kisses her. So he's grabbing her. She's trying to leave. He eventually throws her onto the ground and starts kissing her some more.
And trying to have his way with her.
Yeah, and eventually she scratches
his face.
Second Kirk's face.
And he kind of gets up, stumbles backwards. He's very surprised because he's like...
Yeah, Rand gets up and almost makes it out the door.
Yes.
But Kirk stops her and drags her back in.
Yep.
But a crewman on the outside sees this
happening
and is confused.
Yes. And Rand yells at him, "Get Spock."
Yeah. So the second Kirk sees this crewman.
It's Fisher.
Well, we find that out later, but yeah. I didn't know it was actually him.
Me neither.
So he's looking out at this crewman, looking at her, trying to figure out who do I go after.
And the crewman runs away to get to...
Yeah, she does eventually shout, at the crewman to get Mr. Spock.
Because Spock is... Is Spock Chief of Security?
No, he's the XO.
Yeah, I guess he would be. Yeah, he'd be the next in command. So get Spock because he's next in command, and probably because he'll be able to wrestle Kirk to the ground.
Crewman runs to a local comm unit. I believe he hits the top button, which is usually it started the red alert, but it didn't do it that time.
No,
it just lit up the little light beside it, and
and
he was calling to the Enterprise. So Kirk catches up.
Just as he gets there, he hits the button. Just as he hits the button, he's getting ready to talk. Kirk gets there, wrestles him to the ground.
And then punches him.
Punches him straight in the face. Bang. He must hit him more than once. Now
we only see it the one time.
Because when you see Kirk's hand later, it's...
Well, unless he's really strong and that one punch and the guy's really weak.
Yeah.
So after that, we do, or in an unknown quarters. I said possible Kirk quarters again.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really say what quarters these are.
No.
Kirk told Rand, says Kirk attacked her. First, Kirk walks out and into the turbo lift.
Yep.
So essentially, he's told,
she's accusing him of attacking him, and he's like, well, I've been here.
Yeah. So that's why I said possible Kirk's quarters, because they didn't really say it's in his.
You never saw the name on the and it must be because, literally, as him and Spock get onto the turbo lift, you instantly see a hand reach out like so.
Yeah, second Kirk's hand is shown, blood on hand, scratches on his face.
Yeah, and he's kind of walking around the ship again like a wild man.
Yeah. Second Kirk walks into a random room or quarter.
Same room that Kirk came out, so that's the only reason why I think it's his quarters.
You think it's the one he came out of?
It is.
I didn't think it was. And then he starts licking the blood on his hand.
Yeah, and literally...
Yeah, which is kind of known. And then we're in another unknown room. Rand is upset from attack. Kirk shows Rand his face. That there's no scratches.
And Rand looks at the face and is like...
So if I remember, this is actually in sickbay now.
Yes. And at this point, Rand is like, I'm adamant I scratched you. And he's like...
She was sure that she scratched him.
Cook's like, look, my face is not scratched.
There's no blood. There's no nothing.
I didn't do this. Like, this is Cook 1. And he's like, I haven't seen you. I haven't done this.
Yeah. Rand reports that Fisher saw you too. So we finally figured out that the crewman outside that second Kirk punched
was Fisher. And just then, Fisher then...
in a second room, reports that he did see Kirk. Because Kirk is constantly denying it.
Yeah.
Kirk is startled by this report.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very startled that... They're saying, I did this attack, but I don't remember this attack.
And Fisher's very adamant. It was you. And he has, like, a black eye bruise.
I think
And he's like, it was you, Captain. You attacked me. You hit me.
So Spock reports that there's only one possibility. An imposter. But...
At this point, they think it's like a clone or someone. Like, it's not...
But they say imposter, and I wrote... But you were told the transporter makes 2 copies.
Yes.
They still
No,
haven't figured this
yeah,
out.
they still haven't put 2 and 2 together. They think it's an imposter. That they aren't quite realizing that it's good cook, bad cook.
Yes, so we do another ship flyby. Jordan's favorite
yeah.
scene. We do another captain's log. 1672.9. Planet surface temperature falling.
I believe it's
A landing party in jeopardy. Temperature. Transporter made duplicate of me.
Yeah.
So he's saying that
this is his. They still don't know that it's a duplicate, so I'm thinking these logs are like what
maybe
happens afterwards.
it's possible. Transporter room then. Kirk asks Scotty how the malfunction happened.
Yes.
Scotty isn't sure. Kirk worried about men on the planet, which he rightly should be.
Yes.
Scotty reports doing everything he can, and I said, and you're just standing there now.
Yeah.
So he's not doing everything he can because Scotty's just standing around.
Well.
So Kirk has Spock set up a search party looking for this double.
And Spock makes it perfectly clear not to kill the Kirk.
Yeah,
because
Spock
he's
says he
not
can't
sure.
kill him, unknown what would happen to the first Kirk.
Or, if the other Kirk got killed.
But Kirk agrees.
But you can tell while this happened, though, there's something off with Cook. Cook one.
Yes, he's a little bit more docile. Not quite sure what to do.
Yes, he's struggling.
So, wants parties armed and with the setting locked on number 1. And then Spock wants to know what to tell the parties looking for Kirk.
Yeah.
No, you can't really go out there and say you're looking for Captain Kirk. Well, there he is on the bridge.
Yes. So, and Cook wants to tell the crew, and
yeah, he
Spock
wants
like, don't tell them you can't do that.
Yeah, he will lose. They will lose faith in him, and he will eventually lose command.
Yes. And Kirk agrees, yes, you're right.
But doesn't know why he forgot that.
Yes. Because even the cook isn't sure what's wrong with him.
So Kirk tells Spock if he slips again to let him know.
Yes.
So we do another ship flyby.
Shotgun! So quickly!
Yeah. Do a captain's log of 1673.1. Somehow he has lost his will and desire and are getting harder and more difficult to make decisions.
Yes. Cook is definitely losing his
decision
making.
Well,
his will.
So we're on the bridge.
Yep.
Kirk addresses crew and reports an imposter looks like him and can be identified by scratches on his face.
Now, at this point, the evil Cook number 2
is in a random quarter
is
again.
in Cook's quarters.
Well, I don't know. We don't know that.
We're gonna go with his quarters.
Fine. Sees his first Kirk's message.
Yep. And he gets mad because he's like, "No, I'm the captain. This is my ship."
Not quite. Bridge. Spock comes and reminds Kirk about the phasers. So Kirk then reports phasers are set to cycle stun 1 in this random quarter. Second Kirk gets upset, saying he's captain.
Yeah, he's the captain. He's in charge. This is his ship. And he starts kind of breaking things.
Yeah, he knocks this computer screen off, and I said kind of easy too.
Well, they're probably not designed to be hit.
Maybe. Second Kirk puts makeup or something over his face scratches.
Makeup.
Kind of convenient, same tone as his face.
Because it's his quarters.
I don't think it is.
I think it...
But why would Captain Kirk or any guy have makeup?
Hey... I put makeup on.
What?
Yeah, for my dry skin. Well, it's not really makeup.
No, that's not makeup. That's a cream.
It came from a makeup shop. She gave it to me.
Which one?
That
little...
Yeah.
That came from a beauty store.
Beauty store.
Bare Naked Beauty, which is health and wellness.
Okay, it's close enough.
Okay.
And men can wear makeup. Don't be so sexist.
Oh, they can, but you don't. So Kirk opens door, stops a random crewman.
By name.
Yep. Asks for his phaser and attacks crewman.
Yes.
And I said, shouldn't he have seen Kirk in different uniform? Green on bridge, gold.
He wasn't. He
The
wasn't.
bridge Kirk, Captain Kirk, is in the green uniform.
Yeah, well, how
the
would
one
he,
on the other
how would
one.
he know that?
Cause
He only
there's
heard
on the
his-
screen there when Kirk saw him. He saw his uniform and his face.
Yeah, the evil cook saw him. The
The other
crewman,
one should have.
The crewman didn't see him. He only heard his voice. It's
We
not
don't
like
know that. Maybe he saw.
he
his
was walking down a hallway. What do you think? A screen came out of nowhere and went, "Hey!"
We don't know what happens in the
We know
23rd
that.
century.
We know that. What happened.
do know that.
We know it only heard
We
his
do
voice.
know that, eh? How do
He only heard his voice, not a picture of him.
we know that? There are screens.
Common sense.
There are screens.
Common sense.
There are
We
screens
have
in the
seen-
hall.
No, there aren't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not. They only have the voice boxes. No video screens.
You sure?
You're looking at the next generation.
I think y'all need to rewatch this.
No, I don't need to rewatch it. He needs to use something called common sense, not fucktard.
Well, we don't get to see either one, so we'll have to go by either one.
We'll go with mine because I'm right.
Fine.
So-
Planet landing party is moving some rocks. Sula reports it's already at minus 22. And I said, now, at minus 22, you shouldn't be just a little shivering.
No.
At minus 22, I'm outside and I'm freezing.
And as we're going through this, as the planet gets cold, there's going to be a couple things I want to say about that.
No doubt.
Bite me.
Conference room. Kirk asks Spock anything that they can do. Spock reports heaters were sent down, but duplicated and won't work. So they did try and send some heat down there, but it didn't work.
Which I don't know why they wouldn't have worked. We got
Maybe
heat.
an evil lantern and a good lantern. Duplicated. Crewman reports to Spock that another crewman attacked and called by name and phaser taken.
Yes. And that's when Cook now realizes Evil Cook has
Weapons.
not
Spock's
weapons.
weapon. Sorry. Spock suspects second Kirk knows about ship and tech and crew.
Yes.
And Spock asks Kirk where he would go
Yes.
to hide.
Because who better to ask than another Cook?
Your own self.
Where would you go if you were
trying
being
to search.
searched by the whole ship, by the crew?
Where would you go and hide?
Where would you go hide?
So Kirk says lower decks or engineering section.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's actually a good place. The lower you go in the ship, the less there's going to be people. So
Correct.
Easier for you to hide.
So we're in engineering now.
Yes.
Kirk and Spock walk in, and I say no one in engineering. So who's running the engines?
That's one thing I want to say. If you actually look at that room, engineering has the computers on the one side.
Correct.
They aren't in that shop. It's a different room.
No, they're there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they're there.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
You need to watch the episode again, I think.
When you walk into
Yes.
the
To the left.
engine room, you got the power banks and the steps there.
Yes. And
You
there's-
got the power. You got the computer here.
Yeah.
You also have the computers on the other wall.
No.
Yes.
No.
If you
Not
watch
in the
that,
original series.
Yes, they are. If you watch that episode when the guy's in there singing because he's drunk, they're there. They were not in there. So this is a different room.
I think you and I watched 2 different episodes.
Yes, I'm watching the episodes. You're watching some other episode. Are you sure it's maybe you've been drinking more than you think, and you're seeing things?
Maybe you.
Yeah,
Maybe you need your eyes checked.
No,
when
you-
was the last time you had your eyes checked?
I've had my eyes checked fast more than you have.
Apparently not enough.
Apparently, you need to get them checked again.
Well, actually, I did get an email.
Saying,
Friday.
hey, you blind bastard, come get your eyes checked?
I apparently do. Apparently, it's been 2 years. So
wow.
Spock doesn't want first Kirk to go and goes alone.
Yep.
So second Kirk is on top of, I'm assuming, the warp core.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know what those big boxes are.
I don't know what they were there for either.
But he's climbing all over them, and you would think if they all the warp core, wouldn't they be like, I don't know, hot or something?
You would think.
Yeah.
So second Kirk is drops down. Spock and Kirk look around. Second Kirk follows first Kirk. First Kirk finally sees second Kirk. Scratches are now noticeable again.
Yeah.
After he put on the makeup, it was supposed to make them disappear,
Well,
but now you can see the marks
Well,
again.
I'm assuming he's been sweating.
It's possible.
Because I found the evil
Or
Kirk-
maybe its skin tone doesn't match from bad bath, body, and works or whatever. So after that, second Kirk is backs up. First Kirk now moves forward.
And evil Cook is aiming his phaser.
Yeah.
Nice Cook is, but he's kind of holding it down at his hip. He's like, I really don't want to
Shoot you.
shoot you. And
So first Kirk says that you need me and I need you. Second Kirk says
have
I
to-
don't need you.
and he's about to shoot, and just as he's about to shoot,
Spock does the
Spock-
nerve pinch.
Vulcan neck pinch.
Yes.
Only the second time you've seen that.
And as soon as he falls, he shoots.
He shoots his gun, and
And
just
it,
so
and,
happens,
it shows this big hole with those wiring, but then they don't say anything about it.
until like another scene. Or
No,
two.
there are a couple scenes, but
Yeah.
they don't say anything there.
Yeah, they're like, okay, yeah, he just shot some. For
Yeah,
we know, it could be
probably
life support, but who cares?
Or it could be regulating the warp core. We're going to be blowing up here soon.
Blown to bits.
Yep. So next we're in sickbay. Bones reports second Kirk is fine. Bones suggests binding second Kirk. And I
Yes.
said, shouldn't we already be doing that after almost killing and attacking crewmate and first Kirk?
Well, Nice Cook doesn't want to do it. Remember,
We
that-
don't know that. He didn't say that. He didn't say, no,
Well, when he asked we should bind him, Nice Cook kind of like, we probably should. He really doesn't want to, because remember, he's nice.
All right.
Maybe someone should try that.
Yes, somebody should. So Spock suspects Kirk is losing ability to decide, and second Kirk and Kirk's negative side. Went too fast, and Kirk, that the guy in the other room is Kirk's negative side,
Yeah.
which is lust.
And Spock is very excited because this is to him a beautiful experiment, because you get to see, the evil Cook is his lust, his power, his need to conquer and dominate.
Yes,
The other Cook is his nice Cook.
is the positive side. You got love, compassion.
Passion.
Both are required for a good captain.
Both captain. You have to have both of them to be a captain. And right now,
Well, you don't need both of them, but two of them makes a good captain.
That's what I said. You need both.
But you don't need both of them. You could be a very loving, compassionate captain and not have lust or anything.
Well,
like
this
that.
episode shows you cannot.
But you may not be a good captain. You may be a. That's why you're probably going to be in a garbage scow. So Spock suspects Kirk will eventually lose all of his negative side and won't be able to command.
Yes.
And then Scotty calls and reports that second Kirk phaser shot destroyed transporter controls.
Now you would think they would on this ship they would have more than one transporter and one more than control, because just so happens this one shot
Because the
takes out-
Enterprise D had at least 3.
Yes,
And this one apparently only has 1.
and on top of that, he shoots in the exact spot that he said, "Oh, it can't even transfer power to something else," because he took out the
Exactly.
I guess the flux capacitor.
Maybe. So we do another ship flyby. Jordan's favorite scene. We're on the planet. Sulu and rest of party under a tarp or something. I don't even know what it was.
Oh, what that they were wrapped in?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was top the blankets.
Didn't look very warm anyway.
No.
Sulu reporting now minus 41 degrees. You should be getting, and I said you should be getting frostbite within minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 39. Yeah.
No, minus 41.
Oh, 41.
41.
Yeah.
All they are is in a t-shirt and pants
And the blanket. Now that
and the
blanket.
tarp.
Oh, that might be better than we think.
Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
But
But we don't know because we weren't told what it does.
that is true. Now, at this point, the problem I have is you're telling me they can't transport down, like, do they not have winter gear? Like,
I'm sure they do,
like,
but like the heaters, they'll be duplicated.
But the heaters weren't duplicated.
Yeah, that's what they said. It was duplicated. That's why they don't work.
Well, they should. If they beam down a jacket, if it gets duplicated,
you're gonna have a good jacket and an evil jacket.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Why not?
But the biggest thing is in today's era, we have like jackets that are good for like -50.
Correct.
You're telling me back in the future, the so-called future, we don't have something that's good for like at least -100 or at least -50? You know, throw that on. Granted, you'll probably still get cold.
Maybe,
but you'll be better.
Maybe when it duplicates, maybe it loses all that insulation.
You're just
Which
trying to get
creates good jacket, and then all the insulation is bad, or vice versa. Ow! Ow! What was that for?
Oh, you're an idiot.
Hey, I'm just doing what the story says, which says everything's going to get duplicated. So that means jackets too.
But Cook is very frustrated. He really wants help, but he can't.
Yeah,
because apparently the transporters don't work, and they only got one fucking transporter.
Apparently,
I just thought of something. Why didn't they send out
a shuttle.
Shuttle.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, like okay, yeah, the transporters don't work. Okay.
So they only have one. I never thought of the shuttle.
Why didn't they send out a shuttle?
I never thought of that.
Surely, Christ, they should have. Now, granted, I will grant you, in the TV show here, the budget wasn't there probably for this.
Yes.
So they couldn't use one, but they didn't even say like we could send down a shuttlecraft, and they could have said, well, yeah, we can,
and
but
to bring down more heaters
we could
without duplicating.
Well, don't even take down new heaters. Just pick the people up, bring them back up.
Oh yeah.
Like, they could have said that, but like, if they wanted to, they could say, oh, we could send down the transport, but then they could say, well, that shot that he did, it took out the doors, we can't open them.
Huh. You know, I completely forgot about shuttles.
I literally just thought of it now as we're talking about it, and I'm like, I'm sure they had, on some of the episodes, they were shuttlecraft.
Oh, yeah, some of the episodes did have shuttlecraft, but...
Okay, it's not just me.
But...
Yeah, they didn't even think of offer a shuttlecraft to Sulu.
Nope.
And Sulu's down there freezing his nuts off.
Yeah, so Sulu jokes about finding a long rope
and
dropping down some hot coffee.
Yeah, can you bring a long rope?
Or maybe he should have joked, maybe put in the joke there, how about finding a pilot to come down with a shuttlecraft and pick us the hell up?
Yeah, because Sulu's not the only pilot they got.
Maybe he is.
So when he's off duty, who flies the ship? They don't just leave it.
Isaac Newton?
Isaac Newton is dead.
But his math and how things work there, they're still around. So we just put Mr. Isaac Newton in the driver's seat. But anyway. We'll go to sick bay. Kirk says he will see what he can do. Kirk calls to Scotty. Scotty says the ionizer is destroyed.
Ionizer, yes.
Whatever the fuck that is.
It's ionizes.
And we'll
ionizes.
Apparently. And we'll take at least
a week.
A week to fix, or I said to fix or replace, rebuild.
Yes.
And then I wrote only one transporter room on ship.
Yeah. And a week to fix a couple of wires?
Maybe that's not the ionizer. Maybe an ionizer or something else.
Bypass the ionizer.
Oh, maybe the ionizer. You know, the Men in Black ionizer.
That's the neuralizer.
Oh! Whoops.
Oh, God.
Well, that was close. It's an izer.
One transfers power into some other power. One erases your brain. Wow!
Well, it doesn't
say-
erase your brain.
Yes, it does.
It removes certain sections of memory.
So it erases your brain.
Okay. Then we do a ship flyby.
Flyby, of course.
Captain's log of 1673.5. Transporter room down. Negative self-binded. Oh, negative self-binded. And
then-
his indecisiveness growing.
Yeah.
Force of will weakening. Planet surface.
Yeah, the nice cook isn't able to command properly because
Planet surface now minus 75 degrees
Yeah.
and dropping.
Yeah, minus.
So now we're at minus 75.
Yes.
So we're down below minus 50.
Yep.
So everybody down there should be either dying or dead. Or freezing.
Well, remember,
Well, I guess
remember they are heating up the rocks. It's providing some
not yet, but
Yes.
we will be finding this out in about 2
heat.
seconds.
He says we've been doing it.
Yes.
So we know he's been.
If you read it, Sulu shoots some rocks and they start to glow for party to stay warm.
Yes.
There.
And when he talks to the captain, he says we've been doing this trying to keep ourselves warm. So
Oh,
they've
did
been
he?
doing it for a while.
So Sulu says calling room service again.
Yes.
Coffee taking too long.
Yeah.
And even he isn't even thinking about a shuttle.
No, now we're just adding the shuttle in now because we've just thought about it. But yeah, he's complaining that he hasn't received his coffee.
Yeah, so we're
At
in
this
conference.
at minus 75, I'm not looking for coffee. I'm looking
for the shuttle.
I'm looking for a shuttle.
So we're in the conference room next. Kirk answers Sulu's message.
Yep.
Kirk jokes he gave everyone the afternoon off and is manning the store.
He's cook man in the store. Just then,
Sulu reports that they are using the phasers to heat the rocks.
two of them are frozen. The tricorders are starting to freeze up.
Yeah, and he wants to know about getting back before the ski season opens on the planet. And I wrote LOL.
Yeah, it's just Sulu's cracking
Still
a
got
joke.
his-
Sense of humor.
But still can't think of that shuttle.
Yeah, no shuttle.
So Spock reports that they'll have to wait a little longer and implement survival procedures. And I wrote, what?
Yeah, I don't know what all the survival procedures are.
They don't have any survival equipment down there.
No.
Because everything gets duplicated.
And I'm also now...
Unless the shuttle is a survival procedure, why aren't they sending...
And on top of that, I also kind of wondering, are there no caves on the planet? Because at least the cave would get them out of the wind.
Guess not, because they don't go to one.
Yeah.
Sick bay next. Second Kirk is screaming. First Kirk wants a report on Second Kirk.
Yes.
Bones says body function slowing. Second Kirk is dying due to duplication process.
Yes. Now, and Cook is now like, he can't die. We can't let him die.
Yeah.
Because he's nice. He doesn't want people to die. And also, I think he knows I need him
Yes.
to survive.
So First Kirk grabs Second Kirk's hand and tells him to hold on and don't be afraid.
Yes.
Bones says he's back and offers First Kirk a brandy and says he will join him.
Yes.
Because his blood pressure and everything was going up. So as soon as he talks to him and tells him to
Hang
remain
on.
calm, hold on, everything comes back to
He kind of
normal.
calms down.
And so First Kirk doesn't want Second Kirk as he is an animal, but Bones
Yeah.
says he needs him in order
Survive.
to be himself again.
Yeah.
Spock calls Kirk, saying to report to transporter room. May have found an answer, and I said about time.
Yeah. Now,
Too bad the answer isn't shuttlecraft,
but and then they go to the.
and I said Second Kirk smirks, and I went, uh-oh,
Yeah, I kind of went because I'm like, why is he
smirking.
smirking?
What's his evil plan?
Yeah, what's his game plan here?
So we go to transporter room. Kirk arrives. Spock wants to send Dog in first to test transport.
Yes.
Spock knocks out the
Evil
dog.
'Cause
Both dogs are put on the same
same
transporter
transporter.
mat and beamed away. Spock orders reverse And
On the
both
transporter.
and both dogs were made into one, but dog is dead. And I said animal definitely looked fake.
Yes, when it came back, it definitely did.
Yeah.
And then they say he died, and then it shoots this Cook's face.
Yeah,
and Cook's
he's
like, "Oh God!"
Kirk is upset that dog died, and it didn't work.
Exactly.
So we do another ship flyby,
Shocker!
and we get a captain's log by Spock. This is a first one by Spock.
Yeah, this is yes.
And we get a stardate of 1673.1. And I said we already had 1673.1.
Well, it must be at the same time.
Maybe. Kirk's still in command. Landing party status critical. Transporter still under repair. So we go back to sickbay. Bones sends dead dog off to autopsy.
Yep.
Spock suspects his dog died due to shock of being split, then made back into one.
Yes.
McCoy says to wait and have an autopsy done, and Spock recheck and have Spock recheck circuits.
Yep.
Kirk agrees to both.
Yes.
But Spock reminds Kirk of landing party and says we need to try now. So Kirk is confused and asks for help and someone else to make the decisions.
Because Cook can no longer make these types of decisions.
But Kirk doesn't want to relinquish command because Spock asks him, like, "Are you giving up command?"
Yes.
If somebody else is making decisions, and
Kirk
Kirk says no. So
he orders them both plans to be developed.
So he makes a decision for Spock to get ready, and Bose does the autopsy. And I said, why should Kirk stay in command? Should he be relieved on medical grounds?
He should be, yes.
Yes.
Technically, yes. He can no longer make the day-to-day decisions.
He should have been actually probably relieved some time ago, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody came up with a shuttlecraft.
Yeah.
Uhura calls for Kirk with Sulu on the line.
Yep.
On the planet, most people are, and I said most people are either asleep or dead because they're unconscious. So you don't know which one is which. Sulu whispers
minus 117.
Minus 117 degrees below and can't last much longer.
Now
he does say other things, but I couldn't quite hear him and understand.
Yeah, he was kind of mumbling because
he's at 117. He should be a
frozen brick.
Yes.
Now those uniforms must really be good.
Must be. So we get a ship flyby again.
Shocker again.
We're in sickbay again. Sulu says he can't see. Cold penetrating communicator. 2 men unconscious. So we know they're not dead yet. Line goes dead and Kirk can't get Sulu back.
Yeah. Essentially, Sulu probably is frozen.
Yeah, so first Kirk says he can't wait, and second Kirk asks what he's going to do. First Kirk says he's going to go and send them both through the transporter. Second Kirk asks if there's nothing he can do to stop him. First Kirk unbounds second Kirk and points phaser at second Kirk.
And essentially says no. We
got to do this.
We got to do this.
Second Kirk says he won't fight first Kirk anymore, and reports he feels so weak. So second Kirk, or evil Kirk, is already kind of putting in a plan here, I think.
Yes. And the nice Cook again kind of drops his guard.
Yeah. Second Kirk collapses into first Kirk, and they start to fight. Second Kirk beats first Kirk and takes his phaser. So we end up in the halls.
Yep.
Kirk in green uniform walks towards a lift.
Yep.
Rand walks out. Kirk apologizes to Rand and tells her what happened.
Yep.
And even points that second Kirk gave him a scratch on the face to make them look alike.
Yep.
Kirk would like to tell more in her quarters if it's all right. Rand kind of looks worried, but she says yes.
Because she's thinking...
Oh, everything's back to normal. So
he just wants to apologize. That's fine.
So Kirk goes to the bridge.
Yep.
On the bridge, Kirk arrives. I wrote Mr. Parcell reports he hasn't gotten Sulu back on the comms.
Yeah.
But Kirk orders him to leave planet.
Yes.
Mr. Parcell protests about leaving Sulu behind. Kirk says that they can't be
We
saved. So Spock comes up to Kirk, and
Yes.
Kirk orders Spock back to his station.
Yes.
And I noticed in the background Uhura not at her station.
No, I didn't see her.
Didn't see her at all this episode.
No.
We just heard her the one time, but
Yep.
we never did see her.
No, you never did see her. Now, at this point, as he's doing this, in comes...
First, Kirk and Bones arrive on the bridge.
And
Second, Kirk orders everyone to get first Kirk.
Yeah, because he's trying to play the I'm the nice one, that's the bad
The evil one, you gotta get him.
Yeah.
But Bones yells no. So second Kirk tries to say first Kirk is the imposter.
Get him,
and is
stop him.
fooling you. Everyone is uncertain on who is first Kirk and second Kirk.
Yes.
So second Kirk points out that first Kirk also had scratches and he will kill him and destroy the ship.
Yes.
Because once second Kirk knocked him out, he obviously scratched him.
To make him look alike. And at this point, Spock...
So second Kirk gets angry again and attacks and pulls this helmsman guy out of his seat.
And that kind of tells everyone, okay, you're
the evil one.
Yes.
Yelling, I'm the captain, and it's his ship. And as he moves away from first Kirk,
Yes.
first Kirk is weak and staggering, so he's starting to
I guess
slow
his
down
body's
again.
shutting down, probably.
Second Kirk pulls a phaser. First Kirk tells him he can... we can't live without one another. Can half a person live?
Yeah, you can't
Which
live without.
apparently not, because
they're both dying.
Essentially, second Kirk begs for his life, and first Kirk takes phaser away. So basically, this evil Kirk is starting to break down, going like, "I want to live."
Yeah, I want to live. I don't want to die.
Because essentially, they're both living, breathing
people.
So we go back to transporter room.
Yep.
Both Kirks go onto the same pad. Apparently, second Kirk must be on. I don't know what they did.
I'm thinking he's probably weak because he
could be.
I think his body's slowly shutting down because his body's probably going through more stress than Nice Cook with the anger and the rage.
Could. We never get told.
No.
So Kirk tells Spock to take command if he doesn't
make it.
If he doesn't make it, but he doesn't say it in so many words. He doesn't say take command.
But
kind of just says, Spock, if this
doesn't work,
and
that's it. And Spock goes,
understood. And I wrote, wouldn't that be natural?
It probably would, but I think they're just saying it just in case.
Perhaps.
And what's nice is he doesn't need to really say it. Spock already's like, I know, Captain. Yeah. I will make sure that the ship and the crew
get a shuttle down there,
get back safe.
So both Kirks beam away.
Yep.
One Kirk returns and slightly stumbles, so you're starting to think this didn't work. Or maybe it duplicated them into four.
Yeah. And he kind of
stumbles a little bit, but then quickly orders Spock to beam up the landing party.
He quickly gets himself steady and then goes, now get those men off that planet quickly.
Yeah. So men from planet are gurneyed out.
Yes.
And I said, wouldn't it in the future be like hovering bed or something? It's basically just a typical gurney you see in an ambulance.
And Bones says, oh, don't worry, you got hypothermia, frostbite. They should make a full recovery.
Bones asks Kirk, how he feels, and Kirk replies he's seen a side of himself that no one should ever have to see.
Yeah. And he's literally saying that for everyone. No one should see essentially their demon half.
Yes, no one wants to see that.
No.
Unless your demon half is more dominant.
Yes.
So we go to the bridge.
Yep.
Kirk arrives. Kirk says thank you to Spock from both of them. Rand comes up to Kirk and says the imposter told her what happened. And Kirk says thank you to her. So essentially, she's trying to say more, but he's saying, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
They don't say it in so many words.
But because because essentially she now realizes it wasn't Kirk that
Yeah.
did this. It
So-
was
Evil Kirk.
yes.
So Spock tells Rand that second Kirk had some qualities, and
Yeah.
Rand kind of looks at Kirk through, I said, through different eyes.
Yes.
And I wrote Spock jealous.
Could be. Because I wasn't. Doesn't he have feelings for her? Didn't on that one episode where he lost his mental control?
Can't remember if it was that or Nurse Chapel.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Me neither.
Anyway, so Kirk orders a course correction. I said, what correction? You're in orbit.
Yeah.
There is no course correction. They aren't correcting anything. They're
Yes, they
breaking.
are. They're getting out of orbit. So
That's
correct your course.
that's
Instead
not-
of going around, now you need to go.
I wouldn't consider that correction. But anyway, ship leaves orbit, and that's the end of the episode.
Yes.
Um,
Now this episode, this episode was very interesting because, again, like we said, very few people will see their darker half,
yes.
and I think this was an excellent episode. I think William Shatner did a fantastic job playing the good and
evil side.
evil side of him.
Yeah.
It must have been a lot of work for him though, because he had to change uniforms. He had
Yep.
to change his mindset. And
Yeah.
despite what you think, it's probably, at least I don't think it would be. It would be very easy to change your mindset from, oh, I'm a nice guy, to, okay, I gotta let my.
Well, maybe a good actor doesn't run into that problem.
Maybe.
So
And he is a very good actor, and I think this episode really showed just how good he can be.
yeah,
He literally played himself twice.
essentially. So basically, that's the end of the episode.
And it was a very good episode.
So our next episode is going to be called Mud's Women.
Yes.
So I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of women in this next one.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Essentially, that's going to be the end of that episode. I
Yep.
hope you guys enjoyed the little rendition we did of the episode.
yeah.
Hopefully
you'll comment on it.
I do recommend this episode for people to watch. I quite enjoyed this episode. It was a
Yes.
essentially it was a deep look inside you. And I wonder if this is a bit of how they came up with the idea for the Terran.
Oh, maybe.
Because if you, and so for you who don't know this, I think there's a couple of episodes of that.
Yeah, there's one.
In this?
At least one.
The Terran Empire is a mirror universe of this here, and I wonder if this was kind of like because the mirror universe Cook is a little bit like his darker half.
Yep.
So I wonder if
So-
this is how they came up with that idea.
You never know. They may have.
They may have. I don't know, but I'm wondering if it is. But anywho, that's going to be the end of this episode.
So hopefully you'll like this episode.
Yep.
Hopefully you'll comment on it. Hopefully we'll get some subscribers,
yes, some
which
subscribers
would be nice,
and some views.
and some views, and
We'll hope to hear from you guys on a later video.
talk to you on the next video.
Take care
Thank
now.
you.
Bye.
Bye.